Critics say that you like to, you're a master at blending genres. Like, what do you feel about that?
I mean, I definitely am aware that, my music can really fall into different, into different worlds. But for me, I just kind of, sometimes I feel like, hey man, I really want to play the guitar and just sing. Sometimes I want to just rap. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I may do a show with no band and just, MC the whole show. Or I may do a show where I just feel like bringing the whole band, singers, and all that. The whole woodworks out. So I mean, it's really just about, just having the freedom and the resources to be able to do, whatever, whatever is, you know, I'm vibing with.
Feel like popping your guitar out, you just pop it out.
Yeah, man,
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now the name killed me when you came out with Strange Clouds. I was like in my zone as well when I was like Strange Clouds. Well, how did you come up with that title?
Actually, so look, this is how it really began. Like the beat for Strange Clouds, I heard, and Dr. Luke sent it to me. And Dr. Luke did, he did the beat for Magic. Does a lot. I mean, his track record goes on, but you know, I was just really just in an MC mode. I was actually recording stuff from my mixtape, or with the intention of it being, just whatever. So it came out pretty dope when I did the hook, and I felt like, man, I want to get a, I just felt like it needed an artist on it, and we brought it down to Wayne, and he turned it around pretty quickly,
Right.
and it really just kind of just branched out from that idea, from the song to that song being the title track for the album, to the album just really, all of the creative ideas and concepts and visuals kind of coming to me, and for the video as well.
That's what's up. And you got of course the New Orleans native. That's running stuff on it right now.
All day.
Now we know you have something dropping for us in March, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
So the album comes out in March, and I got a lot. I got of course T.I.'s on the album, Weezy on the album, of course, and I got Andre 3 Stacks on the album, and just a few things. That's as much as I can give away now. But,
Right. Of course you can't say much.
Until then, but I got the mixtape coming, Epic.
Right.
Until then, and that comes out this month, and it's free.
Right.
If you want to check that out, just hit me up on Twitter at B.o.B.ATL, and the website is B.o.B.ATL.com, and it'll be on that website for free too when it comes out. And I mean, I'm talking about within days from now it's gonna come out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You got Andre 3 Stacks on there.
Yeah, 3 Stacks on the album. So for me that was like a pass the torch type of moment.
Nice. How you feel about that?
Every artist has their comparison, and in the world of the music industry and the way hip hop is, and it's so alternative. You just have to kind of, as a listener, you kind of identify with whatever the closest, reminder of it is. That's kind of what you realize, and so for me to be able to finally, work with him, because I actually wanted to get him on Don't Let Me Fall, Dead Eye,
right,
and he was actually supposed to be on Strange Clouds actually, and but it ended up being the song on the album, and it actually came out better than I ever would have expected. So I'm definitely excited for that.
Right. Now with the Adventures of Bobby Ray being so big when you released it, are you expecting the same reaction?
I feel like I did the first album, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, and I'm not even saying that. The first album is always gonna be the first album. You can't ever have another first album moment, and that being for me, my breakthrough to the entire world, as opposed, the mixtapes, me just being an underground artist, and putting out free music,
right.
And I treated my mixtapes like albums, so putting out all the free music, and then finally putting out an album with 12 songs on it, and that just really taking off, it was really crazy and unexpected for me. So with this album, just the time gap between when I recorded the music on the first album to now is much more fresh and updated, and the sound is more refined, and I feel like I had all the support making this album, from Grand Hustle, from Tip, from the label, and I'm gonna do what I do anyway,
right.
But when you have that support, it just makes it easier to really get the organic music to the fans, you know, on a mass level, and really let them know, you know, how it sounds, and just being organic and just vibing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now you're not originally from Decatur, right?
No, you know, I was born in North Carolina, and I moved to Atlanta when I was 2.
Oh yeah.
So you know, my memory of
right. Yeah, you're straight.
You know,
your fan base is so like universal, so diverse. Did you with all the different ethnicities, you know, like everybody loves your music. Did you ever imagine it to be that way, or did you just put out music for anybody?
I really never knew who was going to gravitate to it, because it always had so many different. And like there was a point for me, like I put out a mixtape called B.o.B versus Bobby Ray, and it was actually a point where there was some fans who were like, I just can't listen to that side, and some fans on this side were saying, I just really can't listen to it. You know, so it's like it was really hard to kind of gauge how, you know, how to really, you know what I mean? It's in so many worlds, and that was definitely always a challenge that I faced as an artist, especially when, you know, you have a meeting with the label and they're like, okay, Bob, we need to market you to somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I really, you know what I'm saying, I could be over here or I could be over here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like with this album, it's one sound, you know what I mean? I feel like I've really refined it and kind of understood, you know, who's listening, and you know, it's a way to you know, because I want everybody in my show, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was awesome that you can captivate so many people, you know. I thought that was a good talent, a gift of yours.
Man, and just really, and then like at the end of the day, you know, honestly, I feel like, you know, one artist can influence a lot of people in the game, but it's really gonna take the entire game to change, you know what I'm saying? So I really want to inspire the next artist to be, okay, I ain't got to do that. Next artist, I ain't got to do that. And then you just break the mold, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, since we know like the mixtape era is just like taking over pretty much, what do you say to inspiring artists that's trying to follow the same footsteps you've been in? Because you was handling the business in ATL and everywhere, of course, and your mixtape game was like flooding the market. So how do you introduce that to other artists that's coming up?
Definitely. You know, the mixtape game is something, you know, it actually has branched out. You know, you got artists like Chris Brown and different artists and pop artists and R&B's, you know, country artists putting out mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? So it really is really evolved, and you know, but just as a model, you know, when you look at somebody's career and the route that they took to get to where they got, you know, you kind of have to know what you want, because you may not have to take the same route to get, you know, for example, you know, you look at an artist like Tech-9 who's independent, but I mean, got a warehouse, you know what I'm saying? Just all, you know what I mean, all in with it. And another artist may need a deal. Another artist, I've had an artist tell me, I just want to be a one-hit wonder. I just want one song, and that's it. They said, I don't want to be no celebrity. I just want to have one song, and that's it. So you know what I'm saying? It really just depends on what you want, and as an artist, you got to understand that you can't really depend so much on what you see or the cons in the situation. You know, you really got to just know, if I put in the work, I'll get the results.
Exactly.
You know.
Right.
So with your route, you started off playing the trumpet when you was younger. And then your parents, they helped you get like equipment and stuff. So when did you decide, like, you know, I'm about to hit this MySpace scene, I'm about to, you know, make this, I'm about to blow up with this? Did you know that was gonna happen?
You know, just like, you know, many artists, we all began on MySpace. And, you know,
humble beginnings.
You know, it's crazy. Like when I was in high school, you know, I was like, man, I don't mean a band, man. I just want to rap. You know, I was in class just with the notebooks all day, so. You know, but if I would have known then how much I was going to be producing and performing, I would have, you know, kept, you know, playing. But, you know, I played from the time I was a kid up until high school. So, you know, I put it down, then picked up the guitar. And, you know, I kind of always knew piano because my sister played piano. So, she taught me some ropes. So I eventually got good enough to be able to perform, you know, and do it at the same time. And, like, And it's like, you know, really like you don't even have to, you know, I didn't play guitar as a kid, but I can do it on stage now. But I wouldn't necessarily pull out the trumpet as a kid. And, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it's just kind of, you know, showing that you don't have to like necessarily be born into something to do it. You know, you can definitely, you know, transform into that.
Okay. Now, a lot of people I know that found out you was coming here, they was going berserk about the whole situation. They was like, make sure you ask him, is he going to perform down here? Is he going to come and do a show? Because we need that real hip-hop era that's coming back. Because you have like an entirely different genre of your own when it comes down to music. And that's a different thing that we're missing in the city. So we were most likely
definitely, man,
happy to have you down here.
Definitely. You know, it wasn't, you know, we just coming through to do the, you know, promote everything, but I definitely plan on coming, you know, back with the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying, had a whole full band, and you know, whenever I come down here, you know, I get mad love, you know, so it's all good, man. A lot of soul in this place, and like, you know, I'm just excited for the next project, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's, you know, I've been recording since January, man, and like, you know, miss a lot of sleep, you know what I'm saying, miss a lot of events and occasions and different things, so, you know, I put everything in it, so I'm ready.
That sophomore album, we waiting for it, you know what I mean?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
So,
you're awesome, you're awesome.
You can't tell us anything personal about it, like is there a certain song you want to dedicate to somebody?
You know, it's definitely more personal songs on there, you know what I'm saying, definitely a lot more, you know, because, you know, I feel like with fans as an artist, your fans learn who you are and grow with you. Like, I remember, you know, I opened up for Jay-Z and Eminem on the Home and Home tour, and, you know, looking at the crowd and the songs that they were performing, the songs are like 10 years old, certain songs, and the whole place just, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they grew with him for 10 plus years, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like with this project, I want to, you know, just keep growing with my fans, keep, you know what I'm saying, keep building that relationship, and you know, letting them know we're going to take it to the moon.
Well, man,
and beyond.
That's cool. We appreciate you coming through, man, and
definitely.
most definitely, listen, we know about your schedule, so continue doing what you're doing, man. We just want to see you down here doing something major, as I know you will. Coming through the WDUB was
always
a blessing.
stop by
all day.
You know, we like come
all
on
day.
down,
So,
come
all
lay
night,
mama
man.
them. You know, our door's always open. We
Yeah,
ain't got a
man.
door, but it's open.
Yeah, I feel welcome, man. And, you know, whenever you see the clouds coming, you know it's me.
All day. All day. Appreciate it, man.
Cool.
Coming